Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, this show I just watched. It's got to be one of the craziest sports this year. Like I can't even imagine just how tense sports shows are going like to the limit. But let me kick things off a bit. Sports animes are tend to be the craziest and intense thing where it gets you off the edge of your seat and you're like, oh my gosh, this is gonna happen. It's like that. Prince of Tennis, Princess Stride, Haikyuu, Yamushi Pedal, Kokoro Basket, Slam Dunk. Those are intense sports shows. But what, and you don't really see much of this particular sport, ping pong, unless you watch Ping Pong the animation. But this particular ping pong anime is so intense. I mean, the manga itself, I didn't read it, but I did not know about this. But this defines what's ping pong is all about in an intense way. Now, female sports animes, you don't see that much, but this right here takes the cake, and it's called Ping Pong Girl. Now, it's a sports anime, and let me put this review and first impression of it. This is what I reaction to it. That's how I felt when I first watched it, because this show is so freaking intense. Like, again, this is a review, reaction, impression, I don't even care. This was intense. Now, the anime kicks off with this intense ping pong action. Like, it's so intense. It's like looking at, when you watch Forrest Gump and you see Forrest Gump doing that ping pong thing with the thing. I'm like, damn, this is not, it's funny. They should change the title, not Ping Pong Girl, but the Princess of Ping Pong. That's just how it is. Now, anyway, the show kicks off with an intense ping pong action where it's like whoosh, 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 whoosh. And then it just like immediately she beat the number one, like the best nationwide team, and everybody was shocked about it. But as you watch, you're gonna see how intense that was. I was on the edge of my seat. Now, where this kicks off at, the opening is so beautiful. Looking at these they're middle school students. But looking at these 6 middle school students, they look like Lucky Star characters. I'm not even kidding. It's like they look like characters from Lucky Star. If you watch it, Lucky Star, that's what they look like in a way. And they just talk about ping pong, now we know ping pong is an intense sport now. I mean, when I play ping pong, I think it's a fun game, but that intense? Oh crap, that is intense. So the student now, it follows 2 important characters, Kiori and Aguri. So let me break it down a bit. Aguri is the number 1 seed in the middle school. Number 1 seed. And above the 3 are the 3 characters that in the show. The big booby senpai. Yes, I call her booby senpai. You got the one who's so energetic, and you got the one that covers her face like this, talkative. I'm like, okay, she's so adorable. She don't talk that much. We're not gonna see. It's like she covered her face like this. It's like Kakashi. You just see that, you don't even care. So yeah, she's the number. But again, the long pigtail girl is the number 1 seed, and they call her ace because she's the number 1 person in the team. Not only that, she want to go to the nationals, and she's a quarterfinalist, so that's how high ranked she is. Now, and she thinks that there's no rivalry with her. Nobody. But what happens if you meet one particular girl, you met this one person, and it's just whoosh, washed away? Yes, the name is Kayuri. She's a little shy one with red hair. She reminds me of Ruby from Love Live Sunshine. She looks a little bit like Ruby. Very shy. And that's how she is. But let's just recap this. You met this new girl, and she just happens to love table tennis. She loves ping pong. So you challenge her for a little warm-up. But don't be fooled by newcomers. That's like saying, oh, you play basketball? Yeah, I play basketball. And then imagine the rookie just happens to beat you at your own game. That's how it was with this show, Ping Pong Girl. So, you're both second years and you're both in class. But the match, the little practice, it wasn't a casual match. It was a straight up match. It went whoosh, whoosh. It's like she knows, it's like this new girl actually knows the basics and the fundamentals of ping pong and how freaking intense it was. Now, as they both go at it, Kiori and Agiri, they felt like a boom boom. They felt like this urge, this passion, this rivalry. This is what happens. Every sports anime gotta have a rivalry team or person, and Ping Pong Girl has it. So, as they went back and forth, you know, it was intense. I wish they had finished the match, but new people came in. So we introduced the second year girl, long, short, red hair, pigtail girl. And now, now let me say something. While the main girl, Aguri, left, she fought every first year student. And now, because she wasn't registered and she beat every first year ping pong club member, she's actually on the 10th seed. And you're thinking to yourself, okay, she's badass, but let's just admit it. Look at her profile. She's a former semifinalist. So let me get this straight. The new girl, second year, she made it to us. She's a semifinalist. But the other girl who's top player in your club, and she was a quarter finalist. You see where we're getting at? She got higher ups than her. The new girl got higher ups than this one. And let me tell you this. The match between her, the new girl, and Booby-chan, well, I'm going to call her Booby-chan because everybody make fun of her because of her boobs. But it was intense how this happens. I mean, everybody knows, like, Booby-senpai's ping pong strategy. She's an attacker. And she always hit people on her first try. Like, no one can find her weakness. But apparently the new girl happens to know her weakness and beat her at their own game. And I'll tell you something. The Booby girl is a 4th seed. And she's a 10th seed. She beat the number 4 seed. I mean, you do see that in college football or any other sport where the low seed beat the high seed, but that's how it is. That's how it was in this match. You couldn't imagine just how tense and the sweat that they had in this fight. I mean, you see me hyped up because when you watch Ping Pong Girl, you're gonna be you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is ping pong? Now I wanna play. But at the end of all this, we finally see there's a rival between these two girls. There's a rival between Agiri and Kiori. This is going to be the intense rivalry of a sports show. See, and now you know why sports animes tend to be intense. If you like the sport or not, either way, give it a shot. But like I said, Ping Pong Girl is freaking intense. And I can't wait for episode 2 to see more about this intense rivalry and the ping pong smacking and the blood, sweat, and tears into this competition. So that's it for now. Oh, and by the way, the ending is so sweet. You're going to love Chibi's action. But anyway, this was intense. So, tune in next week for another exciting moment of Ping Pong Girl. And let's be fair. Be aware. Ping Pong is about to be very, very serious.